Hey guys, I am back with part 4 for this tutorial on how to build a large suburban house. In this video, we're going to be doing all of the landscaping around the house, and then we'll be doing the interior layout for the first floor of the house. Alright, let's go ahead and start by doing the landscaping in the front yard. So we have some diorite, andesite, stone bricks, gravel, green terracotta and lime terracotta, oak pressure plates, and spruce logs. So you can start with your spruce logs. We're going to head on over here where the garage is to the corner of the house. So you could go at the front of it, you could carve out 3 holes, then work your way towards the back, cut out 2, back 1 more, and cut out 1. Alright, now we're going to start working our way towards that border where the plot size is. So go from the corner, cut out 2, work your way back, cut out 3, back again, cut out 4, and then 1 more time we're going to cut out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to be deleting the concrete or whatever you placed here. Alright, so we just made a curve like that. We'll fill this in with the spruce logs, and then I'll go up above so you could see it a little bit easier. So just from the corner of the garage, from up above, it looks like this. So this is part of the driveway. Okay, now head on over to the right hand corner of the house, continue with your spruce logs, and we're going to do a similar thing to what we did over there. So go in front of the pillar and carve out 5 blocks going towards the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go towards the left, cut out 4. Then from the left again, so basically like corner to corner. We're going to cut out 3, go from the corner, cut out another 3. Go from the corner, cut out 2, then 2 again, and then 1. Alright, let's fill this in. You could see what it should be looking like. So I'll go up above, just from the right hand corner of the house, it looks like this. Okay, let's head back over where we left off from the 1. We're going to cut out 2 going in that direction, then 3. Then 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so now for the most part we formed the shape for the driveway. Let's fill all of this in with the spruce wood facing up. And I'll go up above, you can see the entire shape. Make sure that you did it the right way. Looks a little something like this. Alright, you can switch to your oak pressure plates now, and it will cover up the tops of these logs. Alright, so there we go. We have the shape for the driveway done. So now what we could do is cut out all of that grass and the remaining concrete within that shape. And we're going to start using our stone blocks to add a cool texture and like fill it all in and stuff. So what we're going to do is start right here. And then just work your way in and delete all of it. And then make sure to stop it right underneath the glass where the doorway is. So we're going to cut it out here. Then cut all of this out until you reach the edge over there. So I'll see you when I have it all cut out. You can see exactly what I did, and then we'll start filling it in with these stone blocks. I'm actually going to grab a potion of swiftness to get it done faster, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, I'm just now finishing up by cutting out all of the dirt within the shape for the driveway. So now what I'm going to do is just, I guess we'll start by filling this completely in with maybe some andesite, and we'll go back, cut out a bunch of random holes, and add all of the other blocks to add a lot of texture. Alright, I filled this all in with andesite, so now I'm going to go back, cut out a bunch of random holes, and add extra texture using the diorite, stone bricks, and gravel. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of that, and I'll show you what it should be looking like after I have it done. Okay guys, I'm just out finishing up with the texture in the driveway. It took a little while, but not too bad. So there we go. If I go up above, this is what we have. If you want to, you could possibly get some stone buttons and add them here and there to add a little bit more to the path. But I think this is pretty good. So now let's go ahead and start using our lime, or like our green and lime terracotta. And we'll start doing the mowed grass areas on the side of the driveway. And then after we do that, we can maybe have a big oak tree here and over there. I'm not going to do the custom trees like I had over there because I really don't think those look that good. But we could add a little bit more to the oak trees once we plant them. Oh, I do, now that I think about it, we actually need to make sure there's a regular grass block when we go to plant the actual tree. Alright, but yeah, let's go ahead and start using the green and lime terracotta, and we'll start doing the lines, which are going to make it look like there's mowed grass. Alright, so I went ahead and did the shapes that I plan on doing with the lime and green terracotta. So we'll start over here at the left, and where I have these blocks placed, you want to go ahead and delete a block. So like right here, we're going to delete 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to move in towards the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Towards the right. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now all of the space within that shape is going to be the lime and green terracotta. Let's go to this side. And once again, just dig out the holes like that. And we're going to start here, right next to the driveway. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there we go. And now all of the space within that shape that we just cut out is going to be lime and green terracotta. So I'm going to use my potion of swiftness, finish deleting all of the rest of this dirt, and I'll show you what it should be looking like. And then we'll start using the lime and green terracotta. Okay, so there we go. I cut out all of that dirt. So now we'll go ahead and start with the green. We'll go to the left side. I still have my potion because I want to be able to get it done really fast. But with your green terracotta, we'll add a strip right here and another strip next to that. Then you could use your lime and put 2 strips side by side. Then back to the green, put 2 strips side by side here. And you just want to keep doing that back and forth until you make a pattern like this. So I'm going to continue doing this until I have all of the space filled in. And then I'm going to go on the other side and do it one more time over there. So after I have it all filled in, I'll show you what it should look like. And then we'll start growing the trees. We have to hurry up and put a quick dirt block right in the middle where we want the tree so we could actually plant it. Because we're not going to be able to plant it on the terracotta. Okay, I'm finishing up with the lime and green terracotta, doing the final strip right now. So, if I go up above, this is what it's looking like. Alright, so now let me just clear everything that we have in the inventory right now. I have dirt blocks right here. We don't need that. And I'll just have maybe a tree right there. And then we'll have a tree right there. I think that'll be good. Are those actually lined up? They are lined up. Did not mean to do that. Okay, let's then grab some oak saplings, and we need bone meal. Okay, so first, before I actually do this, let me save, just in case if we don't get a tree we want, we could just exit out of the game without saving, come back in, and try it again, so we don't have to delete the tree and like waste time. Oh yeah, we also need a block of glass. So let's hope we could actually get a big oak tree on the first try for both of these, because that would be nice. So we gotta place a glass block floating 1 block in the air from the corner of the grass block. Glass, grass, that sounds very similar. Alright, let's have a tree here. And boom, we got a big oak tree on our first try for this one. Alright. We actually are gonna have to make some adjustments to it because the tree kind of looks broken up right now. Alright. So yeah, we'll patch it up a little bit. This part's actually just floating for the most part. We could add some more leaves though to make it look better. But yeah, that's a pretty nice tree. I think it looks like more natural than those ones over there. So yeah, I think that looks good. If we want to, we could hang some oak leaves down to make it look a little bit cooler. But for the most part, I think it still looks better than what we have at the other side. Okay, let's save again just in case if we don't get a good tree here. Oh, whoops. Alright. And I would... Wait, let's see. I think that was a little bit smaller. It's a little bit shorter, but it is still a big tree, so we'll leave it. Alright, so I think that's pretty good. I think that covers up actually a lot more of the house than I would actually prefer. But I think it looks good. Because if I go to this side, you can see how the tree is so tall, it doesn't really block the view of the house. But on this part, on this side, since the leaves are all in front of the house, it blocks a lot of the house. But I think it's still pretty good. Alright, so we'll leave it like that. And now let me actually grab some oak leaves. I think this tree, yeah, we'll do some adjustments to this. If your trees actually look good as they are, then feel free to leave them as they are. I forgot you guys probably got a totally different tree than me. I didn't really think about that. Alright. I just like to patch up all of the oak wood that I see exposed. I don't know why. I think it just looks a lot better having leaves covering every little part. Okay, I think I patched it all up for the most part. Let's actually get this up here. I didn't see that. Add a little bit more to that. Oh, okay, there's actually a lot. There we go. I think that's good. That'll be good enough. Looks a little bit better. Alright, so now let's head to the backyard. And you know what? Let's actually... no, never mind. Because we have to make sure we stay within the plot size. So yeah, let's go ahead. We'll start... Let me actually clear this. I'm going to grab some blocks of quartz. And then quartz slabs. And we're going to start doing the fence around, like, for the backyard first. Okay, so make sure you have your blocks of quartz and your quartz slabs. We're going to head on over here to the left corner of this part of the house that juts out. We're going to place 2 blocks of quartz and then a slab. Then let's go on the top of this bottom block. We're going to place 4 slabs. Then switch to the blocks of quartz, place 2 and then a slab. And then 4 more slabs, half a block higher. Alright, so now let's skip over another 4. And then we're going to have 2 blocks here, and a slab. Then another 4. 2 here, slab. And you just want to keep pushing this back until you reach the edge of the plot size. If you didn't do the plot size, then I'll just show you how many I actually did. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th one is up against the house. Alright, let's add some more slabs here. And then let's continue working our way, doing the same pattern all the way up until we reach the corner of the house here. So we're lined up here. And then work your way in until you meet up right up against that corner. Alright, so I'll see you guys when I have it all done. Okay, I just finished the fence for the backyard, so it looks like this. And now what we could do, I'm going to grab a potion of swiftness, and I'll use this, and I'm going to delete all of the grass and that orange concrete within the fence. So starting right here, it could just go all the way towards the house, delete all of this dirt, because I'm going to be switching, well, this part is going to be a garden, and then everywhere else is going to be lines of lime and green terracotta. So there's not going to be any actual blocks of grass. So let's cut all of this out, and then we'll go around and delete all of the rest of that orange concrete, which works its way towards the front of the house. And then, yeah, we got the backyard, and we'll head on to the interior. We're going to do the interior layout of the first floor of the house, and then we'll leave it at that for part 4. Okay, I'm just finishing up by cutting out all of the dirt within the yard, within the fence line. But now let's go through and delete all of the rest of the orange concrete around the house. And we're going to replace all of this with blocks of grass. So like underneath the fence right here, bring it all the way over, and then replace this all with blocks of grass. Alright, I went ahead and patched up all of that orange concrete that was around the house. Wait a second. What the heck happened here? I guess this died because it wasn't actually like attached to the tree. I've never actually seen that happen before. That is a first for me. Alright, well, I guess that takes care of that problem. Alright, so let's head back here. We're going to start doing everything that we got to do back here. Then we'll head on to the interior layout for the first floor of the house. And I think we should have time to get it all done. Okay, let's start by marking out where we're going to have the garden area. But go ahead and grab some oak pressure plates, spruce logs, podzol, coarse dirt, lime terracotta, and green terracotta. So, like I said, let's start shaping out where the garden area is going to be. So switch to your spruce logs. Go from the corner of the house right here. And place 2. Then place 3. Go out, place 4. Back in, place 3. Back in, place another 3. So from up above, it looks like this. Now cover up all of that with oak pressure plates. And then for all of the space within that shape, so everything here, let's go ahead. Oh, wait, let me grab a potion of swiftness because it's a pretty decent size area. So I'm going to go through and fill all of this in with podzol first. Then we'll cut out a bunch of random holes and fill all of those other holes in with coarse dirt for more texture. Alright, I filled all of that in, so it looks like this. And now, let's use our lime and green terracotta, and we're going to fill in all of the rest of this space. But first, I'm going to have a little kind of like patio space here. So, let's just use maybe like the coarse dirt just to mark it out. So we're going to place a block here. We'll bring it out maybe around 4. We'll bring it out 5. So it's right on the edge, the left side of that doorway. And we'll continue this along until we're on the right side of this other doorway. Like that. And then all of that space within there is going to be a bunch of random stone blocks. It's going to be just a little patio space with a grill on it. But I might end up switching out where these doorways are going to be. For example, this doorway is right where the living room is going to be now with a new layout. So I might end up bringing this doorway over here where the kitchen's going to be now. We'll see. But for now, we'll just mark it out as it is. But let's use the lime and green terracotta. We're going to start doing the mode lines. I'll start with the lime, and we'll do them in this direction, long ways. So lime, we'll have 2 side by side, then the green, 2 side by side, back and forth, the same way that we did it at the front side of the house. Okay, I'm finishing up with the lime and green terracotta, and I think before we actually fill in the patio space, I want to make sure that it's actually going to be here, because once again, like I said, I might move the door over here. So if we do end up moving the door over here, that means the patio space is going to be over here and not on this side. So we just got to make sure if we do end up putting the door there, let's just like not waste time filling this in until we know for sure that we are going to be filling it in here. So I think what I'm going to do, here we'll do the garden area with all of the flowers, and then we'll put the trampoline. And that is all I really had in the backyard for this house. So just a trampoline, and that is basically it. You could add a pool if you want to, or anything else if you could think of anything else. Like, it would actually probably be nice to have a big tree back here. Maybe in the corner, we'll do that. But for the most part, a trampoline. But before we do that, let's get to doing all of the flowers here in the garden. So I'm just going to grab let's do the oak leaves. I'm going to grab melons, and then some random flowers. Also get some tall grass in case we need to fill in any empty spaces. Alright, and then these ones. So I'll start with some of the big flowers first. I normally do. And then you just want to switch through all of them until you have the majority of the space filled in. Alright, so I'm doing the last flower now. I think that'll be pretty good with the flowers. So you could then maybe switch to the melons. We'll have just a few of these. You don't want to overdo it with the melons because it might look like too much. Okay, so I would say that's pretty good with the melons. That might be a little... You know what? I think that's pretty good. I was going to say that might be a little bit too much, but I think that'll be fine. And then... Why did I grab the oak leaves? Oh, for bushes. Alright, so let's have a bush right around here in the middle. It's a little tall. So, like, is that? And then we'll have one more over here. And I think that'll be pretty good. And now the last thing we want to do is kind of like fill in the rest of the empty spaces. There's actually a lot here. Let's maybe add a flower there. So let's fill in all of the rest of the empty spaces. Not every single one, but the majority of them. And we'll use the tall grass to do that. That'll be good for the garden area. Okay, now the last thing we're going to do in the backyard for now, we could grab maybe just like some diorite walls. We need string. And then gray carpet and whatever other color carpet you want. So I'll do green. I don't think I've ever used green for the trampoline. Okay, so I have the diorite wall. We'll place maybe one right around here. We'll skip over 3. We'll skip over 2, and then we'll have another one there. Then we'll go diagonal 1 block and have one here. Skip over 2, 1 there. Diagonal 1 block right here. Skip over 2 right there. Is this pretty even? I think that's pretty good. Diagonal 1 block right there. Skip 2 and right there. So we form this circle shape. Now let's place a bunch of string in between all of those walls for an... Oh, hang on. Okay, I thought that was uneven. Alright, we're good. And then let's add the green carpet around the border like this. Alright, then some more string for the rest of this space here in the middle. And then the rest of this is going to be covered up with gray carpet. If you want to be able to bounce on the trampoline, feel free to just put some slime blocks here. It's up to you. Alright, so there we go. I think that is pretty good. So we'll leave... Oh, one last thing. We can maybe have a tree right here in the corner. So let's grab a block of grass, oak sapling, a block of glass, and then we need bone meal. So let me save before we actually do this, just in case if we don't get a tree we want. We'll put the block right here. Alright, and then oak sapling, we need the block of glass, and then the bone meal. And we got a big tree. Nice. We got a big tree on our first try every single time. And that is actually a pretty good looking tree. There's not really much I actually have to do to it. I think I'm going to leave it exactly how it is. So there we go. I think that'll add a little bit to the backyard. Okay guys, so I gathered up the blocks we're going to be using for now for most of the interior layout for the first floor. So I have some dark oak wood planks, chiseled quartz blocks, white concrete, pillar quartz blocks, stone buttons, light blue concrete, light gray concrete, quartz stairs, and I'm also using a potion of night vision right now. Okay, so I mentioned this before, I want to do an entirely different layout from the original build, just because I think the interior for the original build isn't really good, and I'm like a lot better at building since I've built that house. Once again, I mentioned this also, I'm actually very surprised at how much I've actually improved since I've done that house. I didn't really notice. Like, I don't notice how much I improve until I go back to my old builds. I'm like, whoa. Why did I do that? So yeah, I'm going to be changing the layout for like the entire house. The only thing, I didn't use the attic space at the original build, and I'm thinking I'm not going to use the attic space for the rebuild. So if you want to use all of this space up here in the roof area, all you have to do is add another staircase going up, and there you go. You have all of this space. You can maybe add a bedroom and bathroom over there, and maybe like a bedroom here, a hallway leading to all of them. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, you can add a lot more bedrooms and bathrooms up here. But we are worried about the first floor of the house. So let's see. So let's switch to the white concrete. We'll add a layer right here to the left side of that doorway. And then we'll work this towards the back wall. And then we'll bring this along straight across until we reach the door and continue it along over here. Because I plan on making this all open, so we're going to have the same walls for the main area. Okay, actually I went a little too far here. So we'll stop it we'll stop it for now right on the edge of that doorway. Let's go back to the front door with the white concrete. We'll bring this along until we're right on the edge of this wall here. Right there. And then you could curve this towards the back, and then we know how far to actually bring it. Okay, so it's going to be stopping. Well, right here, if we have a double thick wall, is that we don't have a lot of room for this doorway. Alright, so let's leave this wall here, and then we'll curve this towards this other door like that. Okay? And now let's start laying out this part before we go any further, so we know how much room we're actually going to need. So I'm just going to use light gray concrete for this entire side over here. So we're going to start right here on the edge of the white concrete, fill this wall in, and then put it up against this wall. Just wrap it all around. And then back towards this door, and then right there. Okay, so we'll stop it there, like that. And then we got to at least have 4 blocks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll have a wall there. Okay, so we skipped 4. We're going to put a wall straight across right here. And then we'll stop it there. So right here is going to be the doorway, which is going to lead into the garage. Alright. Then, let's see. Then we'll shift this doorway over. Actually, it's good right where it is. Oh, because we have to double this up. Okay, so for this wall here, I'm going to delete this, and we're going to push it back 1 block. So right here. And then you can switch to your light gray concrete and fill this all in up against that white concrete. Okay, and then we have enough room for the doorway leading into the garage, and then we have enough room for the doorway, which is going to lead out to the backyard. Alright, so there we go. Now, let's start dividing the bathroom and the laundry room. So I have a wall right here to divide them. This will still be the laundry room. Then we'll have a bathroom here. And maybe the bathroom could have its own closet. Or we could just leave a closet right here. And then this will be a bathroom. Okay, so it's like the same layout that I originally had, except this closet was like a lot bigger at the original build. This bathroom was really small. The bathroom was like... Actually, yeah, it was like this big. Like that. So we'll make it a full-sized bathroom. We have a laundry room here, so let's delete 4 blocks right there for that doorway. And then we'll delete another 4 here for that doorway. And then let's double up this wall so we're able to add some chiseled quartz on the wall or whatever, or pillar quartz for a tile where that bathtub will be. And then we have to cut out 3 blocks here, which is going to be a 1 block wide doorway for the closet here. Alright, so I think that's all good. And now, we're not really going to do anything here. Let's switch to the white concrete. We'll start it right here. So up against that light gray, and then we'll fill in this wall because we have to cover up that gray concrete for the windows on the exterior. So we'll push this along right here, and we'll stop it there. Okay, then we're gonna have the doorway there, and that's it. Because we're not gonna be able to add another layer onto this wall because the doorway is gonna be right there, and it'll get cut off if we do so. So just white concrete up against that wall and this wall, so we could cover up that gray concrete, and then right here as well. Let's actually use pillar quartz blocks so we can mark out where the doorways are going to be. So that's a double thick doorway there. We'll just leave it like that. Right here, that's just going to be a 1 thick wall. Then right here, and then here. Oh, gotta use the potion. So once again, closet, bathroom, laundry room, garage. I think that's all looking pretty good. So maybe we could have 2 doorways leading into the hallway here. So I'll have one right here lined up with that one. So let's actually add the pillar quartz. And then we'll have another one right here. Okay, that is pretty good. I think this is going well so far. Alright. Because, yeah, I get a little bit worried when doing freestyles like this because I'm not really too sure how everything's going to work out while I'm doing it. But for now, this is looking pretty good. So it's all working out. Okay, so all of that's actually good. That's all laid out. We have a bathroom over here. Let's switch to the light blue concrete. We'll add just a layer up against the wall. This is a pretty decent sized bathroom over here. And then let's curve it all in right here. And we'll have a doorway. Should we have it 3 blocks wide? We'll have it 4 blocks wide. And then the bathtub will be right here, just like the original build. So let's have pillar quartz. Okay, I think that'll be good. That should give us enough room for the bathtub. That'll actually be perfect. Alright. So we have that done. And then I was thinking of having this entire area open. So this will be the kitchen and dining room area. This will be the living room area. And I was thinking of having a staircase going up right here in the middle, which is going to lead up to the 2nd floor. All right, so we'll just bring up all of these walls, and I think I'm going to leave it at that for this video. So this bathroom here, I actually want to add some chiseled quartz blocks. Well, all right, let's look at this wall, this side. And we have the pillar quartz. And we're going to place one sideways like that. One up, and sideways. So this is going to be the tile in the wall for the bathtub. Alright. And we'll bring it up maybe one more after that. Okay, so it's 5 blocks in height where the chiseled quartz is, or where the pillar quartz is. And then let's have another one here. Then we have to have sideways one, up, sideways, and up. Alright. Right here. And it's going to stop there, so just 2 on that side. Then we have to do it one more time here. Okay, so it looks like this. And now let's use our light blue concrete, and we're going to fill in the rest of the walls here in the bathroom. I forgot we still have to do the floors. We'll do that after we lay all of this out. Okay, so I forgot to mention how high we're actually bringing these. So right now I'm going just right above the 1 block higher than the windows. But let's bring it up 1 more layer, because this is going to be the layer where we have the pillar court, or the quartz stairs for the crown molding. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks in height. The quartz stairs are going to be here, and then the ceilings are going to be on this layer. So if the ceilings are here, then yeah, we're all good. Alright, then let's switch to the pillar quartz block. We're going to add 3 more on each side of this. But that final block is actually going to be the corner block for the doorway. And then we have to have sideways blocks to finish that up. And then stone buttons on the corner of the door. And then we have to add a few more layers of light blue on top of the doorway like that. Alright, so that all looks good. We have the bathroom done. Let's cut out all of this dirt. And we're going to replace this with chiseled quartz for the floors in here. And then this bathroom is done. Well, we still have to do the ceiling. But we'll do that maybe in like the video after this. Okay, there we go. That all looks good. I like it. And now let's continue bringing up all of these walls where this white concrete is for the big area. So we're going to have a layer of chiseled quartz on top of this white concrete. Okay, there we go. So for this doorway over here, let's actually delete this and we'll add pillar quartz because that's going to be a doorway. For this one, for now, I'm going to delete this because I think I want to bring it over here where the kitchen is. I want to be able to access the back door from the kitchen. So let's delete this and patch it all up with white concrete. We might switch this into a window, but we'll do that after we get the entire layout done so we could see if it'll work good with a window being there. But I added a layer of chiseled quartz on top of that white concrete. Now let's switch back to the white concrete. And I'm actually thinking, let's switch to light gray. And we'll add... Okay, yeah, we'll make this all light gray in here. Why not? So let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 layers of light gray on top of that chiseled quartz. So I'm actually going to grab a potion of swiftness. 5 extra layers of light gray on top of that chiseled quartz for this big area here. Okay, I'm finishing up with the walls in the main area of the house. So it looks like this. I like it. Alright, let's do the doorways over here. So switch to your pillar quartz blocks. We'll add an extra 3 layers on top of this, but that final layer is going to be the corner of the doorway. And then we need sideways blocks here, and then stone buttons for the corner. Let's add the layers of light gray on top of this doorway. Okay, let's go to this side. Let's do this doorway the same way that we just did the other one. Alright, I forgot I had the potion of swiftness, so that's probably why I'm going a little bit fast. It's almost gone. Let's add the layers of light gray on here. And now I was planning on having all of these walls in here light gray, but since all of these are light gray already, let's do the reverse pattern for that part. So we have white here, it's going to be light gray there, and then we have light gray here, it's going to be white here. So we already have the light gray, so let's add a layer of chiseled quartz on top of that light gray throughout all of this. And keep in mind, we're going to have the pillar quartz on the wall here for the bathtub. So we'll have a block there, a block there. We'll skip 2 here, fill all of the rest of this in. Don't cover the window up. And then leave an extra 2 blocks here. So 2 blocks there, 4 blocks there, 2 blocks there. Then let's go to this part, add a layer of chiseled quartz on here. And then switch to your pillar quartz block. We're going to add 3 on this. The 4th block is going to be that corner block. Alright, then we need stone buttons on the pillar. Let's do the doorway for the bathroom here. And then let's do the final doorway for the hallway here. This really small doorway, just 1 block wide. Doesn't need to be anything special since it is just a small closet. And then we got the final doorway here, which leads out to the backyard. Oh wait, that is... Oh, that's going to be a little bit taller because that door is tall. Oh, let's do the door. Oh, we got to add a layer of chiseled quartz here and then the doorway here. Now let's do the pillar quartz blocks here in the empty sections here. Oh, we're not going to be able to do it here because this wall is only 1 block thick. Okay, that's fine. So in that case, let's delete this layer since we're not going to have anything there now, and we'll patch this up. So no chiseled quartz, or no pillar quartz blocks for the bathtub in this room. It'll just be the walls itself, which is okay. I'm totally fine with that. I guess if you wanted to, you could have just pillar quartz on this wall and none on the sides. We'll give it a try. Why not? We've never done it before. It's always good to try other things. So let's have pillar quartz on this wall only and not on the sides. So we'll bring it up. We have 1, 2, 3 layers. Then 4, 5, 6, and 7. And there we go. That'll be good. So just that wall, not on the sides. We could have it on this wall. We just can't have it over there. We'll just leave it on that back wall. That's fine. So now let's add an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of light gray. No. This is going to be white. I forgot. So 5 layers of white concrete on top of that chiseled quartz. Fill in all of these walls here. And then we could actually start deleting all of the grass throughout all of these rooms with the blocks we're going to be filling in, and then we'll leave it at that for part 4. Alright, there we go. I went through and brought up all of the walls for all of these rooms here. I think it looks really good. So now, let's not forget about the garage. So let's bring up all of the white concrete. This is just going to be a solid wall of white concrete. We're not going to have any special pattern. So just fill in all of the rest of this white concrete for the walls in the garage. Alright, so we have that all filled in. One thing I like to do with the windows here in the garage, you could grab quartz stairs. We'll switch out the stone buttons, and I like to just add a little bit to the windows in here since the walls are a little bland. And we're not going to be adding any crown molding here in the garage, so adding maybe some quartz stairs above the windows like that could add a little bit more to the walls here. Alright, let's clear everything. Okay, so for here in the garage, for all of the floors, let's first delete all of this grass. Let's actually go through the entire house. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll go through the entire rest of the house. So all of this, the hallway and all of these rooms, we'll delete all of the dirt for the floors. And then we'll go through and add all of the blocks we're going to be using. So I'll just see you guys when I have all of the dirt within the house cut out. Okay, I'm finishing up with all of the dirt. And there we go. So I think I got it all. So let's grab dark oak planks. Then we need chiseled quartz blocks. maybe some pillar quartz blocks for the kitchen and dining room. And, oh yeah, then we need all of the blocks for the garage, which is going to be andesite, diorite, gravel, and stone bricks. And I think that is all of the blocks I'm going to be using. Yeah, okay. So we'll start over here in the kitchen and dining room area, and we'll bring the floors over until... I'm going to bring the pillar quartz blocks up until right here on the edge of the doorway. So I'm going to grab my potion of swiftness, and we're just going to go back and... Well, first let's place every other block in this direction with the pillar quartz. And then every other block for the empty space, we're going to place in the other direction. So just a crisscross pattern like that for the kitchen and dining room floors. And then that's going to be this entire side here. Okay. So this side looks like that. I think that's all good. So yeah, we'll probably have the kitchen over here, dining room right here, and then we'll have a doorway leading out to the backyard. So I'm trying to decide where I should have it. I think it would be best to actually do the furnishings for the kitchen here first, so we know exactly where we could have the door. You know what? Let's have it right here. We'll have it right here. So we have 2 spaces away from the window that will delete 2. Bring it up a total of 4 blocks in height. Like, is that we need an extra block up here. You could get these quartz stairs. I'll switch out the chiseled quartz, or the pillar quartz, and we'll have the stairs facing up like that. We'll switch out the... Oh, we'll switch out the stair now with white stained glass panes. And we'll have panes like that curved out. And then let's switch out that glass with the dark oak fence for the handle. Right here, we'll have the floors. So let's switch to those for the kitchen. Okay, and I think that's good. I think that door will be fine right there. We'll have all of the kitchen area here, so that'll be fine. Alright, now let's switch to the dark oak planks. Let me grab my potion, and I'm going to fill in all of the floors right here for the hallway, or for the living room, and then for the hallway here. We're going to do it for this laundry room. Let's actually just do the chiseled quartz blocks for the bathroom here. And then, except for the garage, all of the other floors are going to be dark oak planks. So starting right here, we're going to fill in all of the rest of the floors throughout the first floor of the house with dark oak planks. And then we got to do the floors for the garage. So I'll see you when I have all of the dark oak planks filled in. Okay, I filled in all of the floors with the dark oak planks. And we could put the patio space over there now. Let's make sure we did all of this though. So before we do the floors there, let's do the patio space. So we don't necessarily need to move the trampoline, but I don't want the patio and the trampoline to be like on top of each other. So for this area here, this is no longer going to be the patio area. So we could delete all of this. And let's grab the green and lime terracotta. And we'll fill all of this in. Alright, so now after you fill all of this in, I'm actually going to delete the trampoline. I'm just going to move it over so it's out of the way of the patio space. You don't need to do this if you don't want to, but I'm going to. I didn't realize that I was going to need to delete this until I realized I might have to delete it because of the doorway. So I'll just skip right over the trampoline because I've already shown you how to do it. So now we have the patio space here. Let me actually delete these blocks. We're going to use all of these stone blocks. We'll have it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll bring it over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll bring it over 8 like that. And then all of this will be the patio space. So I'll start with andesite. We'll fill all of this in and we'll go back with all of the random texture. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're we're going to do this in the garage as well. So it's like the same pattern that we did at the front with the driveway. It's going to be like that for the garage. Okay, there we go. That'll be pretty good. Maybe we can make it a little bit bigger. Let's bring it over 2 blocks. And we'll make it just a little bit bigger. Okay, that's better. I like that. And then I'm going to put the trampoline right here. So I'll just skip over that. Okay, there we go. I did the trampoline. So now we have that all done. And I'm going to have a grill right here. But before we do that, let's head back in. And I'm going to use all of the stone blocks and fill in the floors for the garage. So let's do that, and then we'll do the grill in the backyard on that patio space, and that'll be all I do here in part 4. Alright, I'm finishing up the floors for the garage. Almost done. Alright, so it looks like this. Okay, now let's head back outside to the patio space. We'll clear everything. And we're going to grab blocks of cobblestone. Then some cobblestone slabs. Actually, should we use different... Let's do something... Oh, no. I want to use cobblestone so it matches the furnaces. If they could come out with different, like, furnace blocks... Furnaces that aren't cobblestone. That'll be cool. But for now, I'm just going to stick with cobblestone. So let's use the slabs, the iron trap doors, the furnace, and then we need a cobblestone wall. Okay, so we'll put 2 blocks of cobblestone. Ooh, let's move it over. Yeah, 2 blocks of cobblestone right there. And then we'll have 2 furnaces, then 2 slabs on top of those cobblestone blocks. Oh, we need cobblestone stairs as well. So I have one like that, and then we'll curve this one next to it, like that, curve that one. Then we'll have a cobblestone wall there, and 2 iron trap doors. You could either place them up against the slabs or crouch and place them on the furnace. Okay, there we go. That is it for the grill. And that is all I'm going to be doing here in part 4. So in part 5, oh, maybe we could add a window right there. Okay, let's actually add a window there. So I would say we have that one there. So let's put one right here. So we leave 2 blocks. We'll cut out 4. And then bring it 5 blocks in height. Alright, one more. Or is that too tall? Alright, this part is too tall, this side. So we have to add that back. Let's grab the gray, white stained, and then the quartz. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. Then 2 upside down quartz stairs, and then white stained glass panes. And then we have to patch this side up. So chiseled quartz, and then the light gray. So now we have another window. Wait, oh, I made it 3 apart. Alright, we have to shift this over. Dang it. Let's shift it over. I wanted to make sure that it's kind of like even with that other window. Alright, is that good? I think that's good. There we go. So 2 spaces from there, 2 spaces there. And I think that is all of the windows I want to have. Maybe we could have another one there, but I'm actually not going to. I think that is all good. We could have like the oven there and stuff. So yeah, I'll leave it at that for part 4. So in part 5, we'll be doing the rest of the interior layout here on the 2nd floor of the house. And then we'll start by doing all of the furnishings and stuff. So there we go. Okay, so that's going to be it for part 4 for this tutorial on how to build a suburban house. If it helped you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 5. Later.